Heat exhaustion is a real threat when venturing outdoors, when temperatures spike like they have recently and will continue to do so this week. Earlier today, a hiker was transported from a trail in Los Peñasquitos Canyon to a hospital for that very reason. ABC 10 News reporter Jane Kim was at the trail and tells us how you can be wary of the hot weather.
I'm Jane Kim in Los Peñasquitos Canyon in Del Mar Mesa. It's hot and it's only going to get hotter as we get into the week. Some people are braving the heat, but what's too hot when it comes to the outdoors? It was on this trail in the Rancho Peñasquitos neighborhood that a hiker suffered heat exhaustion around 2:40 on Sunday. San Diego Fire Rescue says first responders took the hiker to Sharp Hospital. The heat didn't stop others from visiting that same trail. I asked one couple who brought their dog along for a hike.
The days around here don't seem too hot, but if it's going to be like this, just pick go in the morning, like 8 or 9, or go kind of post 4 p.m. You don't want to really go like 11 to 2. That's probably the hottest time. Every year,
San Diego County closed several parks because of the August heat, including El Capitan Preserve near Lakeside, Hellhole Canyon Preserve in Valley Center, and Mount Gower Preserve in Ramona. Laurel and Mike say they're equipped in case something happens while they're hiking.
The backpack is completely filled with water. There's also a water for the dog, so don't forget about your pets. And then she brings liquid IV, things like that. So
pay attention to how hot it gets. According to the latest San Diego County data, emergency medical services received more than 300 calls for heat-related illnesses in 2023. For Laurel and Mike, their strategy to combat that is simple.
Just coming hydrated, having more than enough water, especially on hot days, maybe even double or tripling what you think you need. And if you have pets, obviously check the ground temperature, make sure they're hydrated, make sure you bring water and things for them too.
In Rancho Peñasquitos Canyon, Jane Kim, ABC 10 News.
And experts want you to be able to tell the difference between a heat exhaustion and heat stroke. So by definition, heat exhaustion is caused by your body's loss of water and salt, and it's usually caused by a lot of sweating, and it's an early stage of heat stroke. The symptoms on your screen right there: feeling weak, nausea, headache, dizziness. Now, when we talk about heat stroke specifically, that happens when the body can no longer cool down properly on its own, and that happens when you experience confusion or slurred speech, loss of consciousness, seizures, rapid pulse, and heart rate. So the symptoms are a bit more extreme when we're talking heat stroke. And we can't forget about our four-legged friends, obviously, when it comes to the heat. So here's some tips from local officials on how to keep them cool and keep them safe. Avoid high peak heat times outside. You know, as much as we like to get them outdoors and get them to exercise, doing it at a proper time can really benefit your pet. So early mornings or late evening walks, just to be safe. Don't let them walk on hot ground. Try avoiding hot grounds like asphalt, pavement, or dirt. Even the sand at the beach. I mean, shoot, we get that hot feeling, kind of burns on your feet when you walk on the beach on your own. Your pets are experiencing the exact same thing. Now, brushing can also help get rid of excess fur and help keep them cool, because that fur traps the heat, of course. And finally, make sure the space that they're in is comfortable, not too humid. They pant to keep themselves cool, and humidity greatly reduces the effectiveness of panting, although it's going to be more of a dry heat that we're experiencing this time around. And of course, give them as much water as they need.